You know, guys, I hate to sound like a broken record when I talk about things like this, but it happens every single year. The Call of Duty fan base is always divided amongst two groups of people. There's fanboys and gooch slickers, and then there's people with common sense. The people with common sense, they're gonna talk whatever they need to talk about. They're gonna give their opinion, their critical feedback, they're gonna talk shit. There's problems in Call of Duty. We want them solved and fixed. People tell us to shut the fuck up, that we're just doing it for views. And then sometime down the road, Activision or the developers give in, they change whatever it is that we've been asking them to change, and then everybody in the community benefits as a result. This time around, it's skill-based matchmaking, which sounds fucking insane. And is it as good as you think? I mean... We'll talk about it, and I'm gonna get into it right now, but before we do, guys, I need you to Batista bomb Anaconda squeeze the motherfucking like button as a way to thank yourself if you're somebody that's been pushing for this to happen. And subscribe if you're new. We just hit 60K, we're on the way to 65. The big goal right now is 75 and then eventually 100,000 for that fucking face reveal. Guys, let's get right into it right now. So this is a tweet that comes out from Scadmaster Charles. Breaking news, Activision will be releasing an open mosh pit playlist in the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta later today where skill consideration is drastically reduced when matchmaking. It's finally happening.
Won't they do?
And I don't want to get too caught up in the tweets and the information on this. I just want to tell you guys what my experience is, and my experience is exactly what you're watching in the background. This was my first game on in no SBMM. I believe I started out on like an 11 or 12 kill streak or some shit, and you would imagine that, you know what, I'm just gonna go and breeze through this lobby and just shit on everybody, which in my opinion, I kind of felt like I was, but you're gonna see how it unfolds, especially for my teammates. Fucking shitters. By the end of it, how did I feel? I felt somewhat satisfied, honestly. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this no SBMM playlist shit, one, it needs to stay for good, like literally forever. Number two, it cannot be a playlist, and we're gonna talk about that very soon. And if you're interested in seeing more of this gameplay, I'm gonna be streaming it later today, probably within like an hour or two of you guys catching this video, because I realize I haven't gotten my full in-depth experience with it. But I will tell you off the bat, number one, what everybody's saying is the matchmaking times are extremely fast. They are significantly faster than whatever the fuck we've been dealing with for the last like 6 years. Number two, my ping has improved drastically in my lobbies. I'm talking like anywhere between 6 and like 15, 16 ping, where normally I would be somewhere around 30 ping, which is still okay, but like when you're on 6 ping, bro, let me tell you right now, you feel like fucking God. Now here's the thing, guys, a lot of people out here, they call us rage baiters. They say that we just talk shit for clicks, and I had a response about this on Twitter. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's been popping off recently. It's Fooly COD. I came out here and said, shout out to everyone applying pressure on this dog shit SBMM in Call of Duty. The job's not done in my opinion, EOMM should be addressed, and anything similar to it, but overall, I'm excited to try this out on stream and see what it's like. To any content creator or little bitch-made fanboy on Twitter telling people they're just rage baiting for views and shit, you don't deserve this change, and you should be infinitely banned from having an opinion that relates to COD. Imagine trying to stop people from pushing things like this. Fucking idiots. And this is where the video is going to take a turn for me specifically, because the whole last like few minutes of this commentary, I don't care what you think I sounded like, that was me being positive about Call of Duty. And what did it take? It took skill-based matchmaking being removed from the fucking game. But here's the thing, we need to ask ourselves a couple of questions. Number one, why did it take us this long? Number two, was it actually the rage baiting and complaints that got this done? And number three, we gotta address the gooch slickers, man. We need to address the people that try to prevent us from getting changes in Call of Duty. First of all, we need to talk about the climate of Call of Duty right now, guys. It is not going well. Okay, like point blank period, this beta, this early access beta, it's been very unsuccessful, okay? I'm sure everybody's been talking about this and showing this, but the Steam chart numbers, it doesn't look good. You can't even use this whole like Xbox Game Pass, people are on PC Game Pass, because the fucking subscription increased in price. People don't want to pay that shit. They canceled their subscriptions. Obviously, we don't have numbers on consoles like PlayStation and Xbox, but that's not our fucking fault, man. That's Activision's fault. All we can see is the trend on Steam. And the trend on Steam says that we're not even reaching those peaks of like 70, 80K that you would imagine. I mean, I forgot what it was for Battlefield 6 during the closed beta. Okay, it wasn't the open beta, but the closed one, we were reaching hundreds of thousands on Steam, and obviously there's other platforms that you can use as well. Here in Call of Duty, we have essentially the same circumstances, but it's like a fraction of what Battlefield 6 did, and it begs the question you need to ask yourself, why is Call of Duty so fucking down bad? It's because of a plethora of reasons, guys. I already have a video, essentially my honest review on the Black Ops 7 beta, at least from my perspective on day one.
Nigga, run it back.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
And I gave this shit game a 0 out of 10. Alright, and skill-based matchmaking was a massive part of that. Now with Battlefield 6 taking a massive shit on Call of Duty's chest, obviously when Activision's looking at their numbers, they realized to themselves two things. Number one, Battlefield 6 is smoking the fuck out of them, and comparatively their pre-orders suck. And number two, people are complaining about skill-based matchmaking, about several different things that are forcing Treyarch's hand to fix, and now we finally have this change with skill-based matchmaking in the hopes, in my opinion, that these pre-order numbers increase exponentially. But this is the thing, I'm here to tell you guys, even with skill-based matchmaking not being that heavy of a factor anymore, you would assume that I would tell you something like, oh yeah, this feels like, I don't know, like a 7, 8 out of 10 now. Call of Duty's so back, I'm a motherfucking bitch, I take it in the ass. That's not the case. See, I gave Call of Duty Black Ops 7 a 0 out of 10 because I genuinely did not like any aspect of the game. I didn't like the maps, I didn't like the TTK, I didn't like the weapons, I didn't like this whole Omni movement, wall jump shit, I didn't like the skill-based matchmaking, everything I did not like. Now that skill-based matchmaking is not this disgusting shit that we're gonna have to experience in the game, my rating at best has increased to maybe like a 3 to 4 out of 10. And is that enough for me to recommend the game? The answer is still fuck no. I still don't think that you need to give a pre-order because they did what? They removed skill-based matchmaking in a playlist? Not even for the entire beta, it is a playlist that you're gonna funnel the biggest sweats into. So you're gonna skew your data by doing that already. Like, this is basic statistics data collection methods, you fucking morons. But after 6 years of people complaining about this, the reason you're doing it is not because we were complaining about it, it's because motherfucker, your numbers suck dick. It is an illegitimate change at best that was maybe lateral for the community, meaning they didn't really do this for the community. It doesn't really change that much. They did this because their numbers are getting fucking plowed by Battlefield 6. And the point of not having skill-based matchmaking in your lobbies, the point is to get a variety of gameplay experiences. You're gonna go against sweats. Nobody's ever said you're only gonna go against noobs. The only people that assumed that were these fucking gooch-licking morons that were trying to defend SBMM from people talking shit about it. You're going to go against noobs. You're going to smoke the fuck out of them. You're gonna go against the biggest sweats. You're gonna get shit on. And that experience 10 out of 10 times is going to beat the experience of you getting your gameplays rigged because it's either time for you to lose or it's time for you to win. So when people come out here and say, you know what, even without skill-based matchmaking, this game is still dog shit, I personally feel like that is valid because Black Ops 7 has significantly many more issues than just skill-based matchmaking. It is a lazy product at best. However, when people start gassing this shit up to the point where it's like, what are you saying? Now, this guy might be trolling, but this fucking Ghost Lion guy comes out here and says Black Ops 7 just removed SBMM so everyone has the same bot lobbies now. It's not how it works. Aim assist and movement are both perfect. We finally have a skill gap. This is 100% the best Call of Duty ever made. Look, bro, some of you guys just need fucking holy water. Even if I go into a lobby and I just get my shit stomped by like the biggest sweat because the variety of the gameplay matchmaking is allowing for us to be in the same lobby, I still prefer that over what we had literally a couple of weeks ago in any Call of Duty game in the last 6 years. Variety is important. Your ping should not be determined this goddamn much and it should not be influenced this goddamn much. So when I have 6 ping and I'm going against the biggest sweat ever and he's still rocking my shit, brother, that's how it was supposed to be from the start. That's how it used to be from the start. That's how it's always been. Skill-based matchmaking has literally gotten in the brains of people, and the fact that they're barely addressing or fixing it after years of not only denying its existence, but then telling us that it was necessary, and now when they realize that holy shit, our numbers are dog shit, now they want to give in to the community's feedback. Motherfucker, you need to thank us. Any gooch slicker, any fanboy out there, you need to thank people like myself. I'm not gonna take all the credit. I know Blame Truth did, and obviously the guy's fucking joking. Alright, like, get the hint. But seriously, it's due to people that are applying pressure. It's due to the people that, honestly, you think are rage baiting for clicks. I'm sorry, but if it weren't for people like that, getting hundreds of thousands of total views, addressing this topic on Twitter, on YouTube, on Reddit, it wouldn't have influenced that many people into not pre-ordering, and to the point that Activision finally saw the threat of a different game surpassing Call of Duty. That is a fact, and everybody now, as a result, is able to celebrate this change. Did everybody deserve this change? Fuck no. There was countless people talking shit about me, about Blame Truth, Nero, anybody else that's talking shit about COD. There's people talking about how, oh, I don't know, everybody complaining, I'm a fucking retard. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, your experience has just improved thanks to the people that you're trying to shut down. That's why I'm saying that those people, they don't deserve an opinion in Call of Duty. Like, I can name drop anybody. If you know any content creator at all that has tried to say like, yo, these guys are just grifting, they're talking shit for clicks. Like, Exclusive Ace used to say shit like that. That's why we call them Exclusive Disgrace, because now it's not changes that are benefiting him that are due to people like him. It's changes that benefit him due to the people he's talking shit about. So yeah, fuck him, fuck anybody else. You can throw any name you want, I don't care. Everybody that was talking down on people pushing for change, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to bow down to the Scatmaster, anybody else that's just giving you this opportunity for a better experience. You fucking morons. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on no SBMM in the game? What has your experience been so far? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.